So I was going through some of my old stuff recently, cleaning things out, getting some things packed away, just, you know, general house cleaning and whatnot. And I came across my old copy, my physical copy of Mass Effect 2. And you know what reminded me about some of the cool things about it? Is I opened it up and it has a key, it has a code for the special edition Dragon Age 2 armor. Is this, or Dragon Age armor for Mass Effect 2? Are these all goodies? They look like goodies. Hopefully they are, because it tells us that we can talk to them. But now I'm really curious. Are we going to get to Dragon Age or Mass Effect 2? Which now I'm all confused in my brain. Are we going to get to Mass Effect 2 and be able to use the Dragon Age Special Edition armor? Because if so, I am going to be so excited. I love that armor. It just looks awesome.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Should we ask some questions? Let's ask about the hot labs.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
You know what? That's a very good point.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Okay, I get it.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
I like how just absolutely shocked he looked. Where are they coming from? They're coming from right here. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to use our carnage to blow that one away. We good?
Clear.
Cool. That was cool. Gotta be like, I saved your buddy. Booty? Buddy? Same
Thanks
thing.
for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I mean, that's a good point, but if they keep dying, then they're not learning, right? They would only learn if they go back to their friends and are like, hey, don't go there. It's really bad. That's how that works, right? Like, unless they're telepathic of some description. I think, in general, the bugs are creepy, telepathic or not. So I don't need any of that on me. Just if they're telepathic, don't tell me. Just let it happen. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore any additional sci-fi capabilities of the crazy aliens.
What?
Wow, she's really rude.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Good point. I see where you're coming from. I apologize. That was very stereotypical of me.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Okay, you're
That's all
just
for now.
get out of here. I'm done talking to
I
you.
will return to my
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Show me what you got.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
That's fine. Is there a bunch of stuff that we could sell? We have a lot of upgrades, don't we? Goodness. All right, let's buy and see if. Oh, you know what? Am I able to use heavy armor now? I don't have enough anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Omni tool. Biotic amps. Okay, I don't. Ooh, a Metagel upgrade. Let's go ahead and get that, and the Certa Foundation license. Sure, that's cool. Thank you. It's very helpful. Med kit. It's a doctor.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
I
Remember
think
to report any suspicious noises.
I think these guys are all going to be the same. They're all going to say the exact same thing, which is like, "Hey, we're in a spooky spot." Why can't I like scroll around any better here? It is really annoying. It says drag map, but like it only works half of the time. So I'm up where? Oh my goodness, will you please? Oh, that's why, because you actually have to click on the blue. So I'm here. If I go down this way to the captain's office, that might be a little bit better, because that's like security. I don't know if I want to go there just yet. That goes downstairs, I believe. That goes to... Oh no, okay, that goes to the guard barracks. Is that what this is? I guess we can go look in here and see if, oh, you know what? There's a couple things. Okay, that's fine. We'll decrypt this. What? Ran away from those little red squares. Pistols, assault rifle. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Doesn't really matter. We'll get this one. I don't know why you would just decrypt. I mean, I guess it would save time, right? Oh, there's a shotgun that I just picked up. And you know what? It's slightly better than what I'm using. So we'll swap that out. That feels good. I could probably also check their weapons and see about getting that swapped over as well, but I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, I feel like right now our gear, I don't feel like it's been getting, oh, right. So this is just a destination that I put on the map. Gotcha. Cool. So we have, holster that weapon. We have a few other places that we could go. That's quarantine and barracks, and then this is to medical bay. I think we go to the medical bay first. And then from there, I think we're gonna get a new mission from him. Or
this system is online.
Yeah, I don't actually.
We don't need anything.
I didn't really want to talk to you right now. All right, let's talk to him.
What do you want?
I don't like your tone.
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Suit yourself.
and just trying to avoid an incident.
Mm-hmm.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralos' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Oh, wait, if
What
I...
happened to these people?
I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it
Let's try this
with
a different way.
outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need full cooperation if I'm gonna help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralos doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, yeah.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
I feel like that was rather telling of the kind of people here. These poor scientists. All right, so we got that. And I do believe, if we go to our journal, that, yeah, so we have to talk to Ventralis in order to get the quarantine labs. The hot labs is where she is, and then the guests are Alon Ferros. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Although I do have a couple things here. Investigate mercenaries in a different system. That's in a different system. Don't have those, and this missing person. Okay. Just, I like to make sure that all of those are kind of up to date, because if they're flashing and they've got like a light on them, that means they're, you know, they are new. Wait, is there a guy over there? No, it's just the weapons. I actually don't even know if I could go that way just yet. Goodness, where am I supposed? Okay, I gotta go talk to him, and I've gone to the barracks, so the only place we haven't gone through is security, and that goes to the secure lab. So that's fine. Let's go this way and see if we can help with this whole side thing. But yeah, I like to make sure all those missions are updated as we go, because if not, and it's really annoying, is you'll sometimes go through an entire area, do, you know, what you think is all of the missions, and then you get to the end and there is one that's like way at the very end of where you had just come from, and you're like, oh crap, I don't want to go through all this again. That's really crappy. Let's talk to him first, I think. Because if we do, well, I may, okay, well, I may have just wasted some time, but I think that, is that going to heal me? What's that going to do? I think that I need to go back up real quick. Because if I didn't get that mission, and I'm down here, this is kind of proving the point I was just making, I may have to end up going through all of this all over again. And that's a long run, you know? All right, so let's check our, yeah, I took a right too early. I needed to go one over. I thought I was going the right direction. That's the problem with like labs like this, is they are a little bit of a maze. And, you know, I would say BioWare's level design has gotten significantly better since Mass Effect, hell, since even some of their older games. But this one, I just always get lost in.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Yeah.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Okay, that works.
I've got work to do.
Really?
You and me both.
So rude. Anyway, anyways, I don't want to have to be doing too many backtracking here. I like this area. As I said previously, it reminds me of Dead Space quite a lot. Between the bugs, the mild horror aspects of this mission, and then just kind of the very claustrophobic. Is this going the right way? Because the quarantine area is down there. Yeah. The kind of claustrophobic hallways and everything. It is creepy, and you know, it's intentionally so. But at the same time, it's really easy to get lost. And like I said, their level design has gotten a lot better.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
You know, that's something a crazy person would say. You know what I mean?
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors.
Oh, come on, man.
She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
That sucks. If he had kept it up, or kept the door open a moment longer, maybe she would have gotten away. Maybe they both would have gotten killed.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
I mean, he's being honest. He's not like trying to hide it. He doesn't necessarily seem really emotional about it, but at the same time, he's also not emotional.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Okay.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
That's a bit of an understatement.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was told to talk to him for more information of what happened there, and you know what? He gave me quite a bit of information about what happened there. It's not as much as I would like, but you know, it is what it is. I need to create a cure, make a cure. Okay. In order to do all of that, oh my goodness, just go to my map. Hot labs, science station, tram, mess hall, and restricted area. And that's the secure lab over there. Okay, so wait, where am I looking at? This is over to...
You're not part of the crew.
I'm here to make a cure.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Uh-huh. I'll be fine. I'm also probably going to get attacked. So we'll just keep our weapon out so we're ready for that. Research notes. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Okay. Make cure. Oh, hold on. Can I get out of this? Start mixing. Oh, I see. Okay. Cure created.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Oh, it's you.
I thought she seemed odd.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab.
Yeah, trapped.
Weapons free!
Alright, fine. That's fine. You know what? You want to play that game? How did you get Geth in here? That's a different question entirely. And one that is a little bit more concerning about this. Hey. Oh, that didn't work. That did. All right, that's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. We're all good. Everybody's good. Everybody's fine. How are you? That was really funny. You know what's great about having played so little of the first Mass Effect versus Mass Effect 2 and 3 is you kind of forget about this stuff. You know what I mean? I totally forgot that she was a bad guy. I do vaguely remember now that I think back of like, okay, yeah, you get attacked here once you do the cure. And now that I think back, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely what happens. But I actually wasn't expecting it, so it did kind of blindside me. So right now, that's been the best part of playing through Mass Effect 1 is just not remembering this kind of stuff and actually being surprised or shocked to get attacked. Hopefully this guy is okay. No, he's dead. Huh, but all y'all are okay, whatever. Hey, I didn't have to prove that I'm that I'm okay. That goes outside to the ventilation room. Before I do any of that.
They came out of there.
How do I get in there?
That door's locked. How can I get in?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Okay.
I'll be leaving now.
So,
yeah,
we got a bit of a nice little backtracking to do because, we have to go there to turn this in. But at the same time, by turning it in, we'll be getting something to progress forward. That's fine. In a weird way, like this mission is reminding me a little bit of playing a tabletop RPG, like D&D, where it's like, yeah, you're on a main thing and then you kind of come across these side things and they all kind of connect, but that's just because the dungeon master does that. You know what I mean? Like that's fine. Oh, we gotta go down into the medical place, don't we? So you kind of, I kind of feel like I'm able to see the strings of the puppet master at work. Like this is all designed and I can see that it's laid out in a certain way to have you do these missions. Again, BioWare got a lot better at that stuff as time went on.
Is that the cure? You did it?
You set me up.
I was ambushed in the lab you sent me to. If you set me up...
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Philip's work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
And I almost lost mine. Thanks is all I get? We need to be at peak to fight those aliens. Give us some Metagel.
Jeez, rude.
Of course, here. You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
All right, well, he's a homie. He set me up, even though I threatened his life. That's how that works, right? Let's put some points in. We got 4 points. So I have medium armor unlocked, which is totally cool. I want medium armor. And I may end up getting more of it. I think what I want to do is probably just boost shotguns. I know I change my mind every single time we do this. But if I just boost shotguns, then we'll be doing extra damage. So let's go ahead and do that. Get advanced carnage. Liara. What do I do with you? Let's put your 2 points into first aid. Unlock electronics, maybe. Maybe not. Let's just keep doing like all of her special stuff. I tend to like that quite a lot. We'll put a couple points into decryption for her. There we go. And then I am gonna look at my inventory. Ooh, take that. Because we've picked up a couple extra shotguns. I'm not sure if any are better. Actually, this one is quite good. Yeah. The katana, huh? We'll take that. Swap that over. Let's go ahead and go to Liara. And she could use all sorts of new weapons. I think... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and equip a bunch of weapons for me. And just have whatever's upgraded on me be kind of the better of the ones. The reason why is because then I can always swap these out with worse ones if I come up with like, hey, I really want to play with this companion for the rest of the game. But as it currently stands, I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of swapping them out. So as long as I have the best armor, then I'm okay with that. I know that's really kind of greedy on my companions here, but they're not going to mind. Let's be honest. We'll give her that. We'll give her a new shotgun. Give her a pistol. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. Hopefully she'll be doing more damage. Because, I mean, her biotics are really nice to have, but I also do kind of feel like she could be doing a little bit better. Maybe that's just a bias thing. Like, I like having Garrus, for instance, because he tends to do pretty good DPS with his sniper rifle. But when it comes to Liara, like, you do immediately see the effects on the battlefield with her biotics. Whether or not those are helpful or hindering, that's kind of a different thing entirely. Like, you know, for instance, let's talk a little bit about us doing that little fight there where they came into the room and ambushed us. While I was turning my butt around because I have my sensitivity really low, Liara had already CC'd like half of them. And then, yeah, we just kind of moved on with our lives. After that, we just kind of, it was like shooting fish in a barrel, you know? I could go through security, and that would take me to the secure lab. See, here's the thing, is there are multiple ways to do this. But I'm going to go to the quarantine lab and then go through there. I think that's just going to be our easiest way. Like I said, I could just go through security. I believe, I vaguely remember being able to just walk through there, although the guns and stuff don't want anything to do with you. So you kind of got to keep that in mind. I had no other quest up there though, so we should be good to push on this way further into the lab. That is, if I don't get attacked by a bunch of Geth and get slowed down. I shouldn't actually. Let's go ahead and quick save. Now that I think about it, I know how this goes. I don't want to die. This looks like a perfect combat arena to be ambushed by stuff. So I have cover. mean, that's the thing. Oop, that is not the right weapon. That's the thing with cover-based shooters. Like The Division had this issue. I wouldn't necessarily call it an issue. It was just more like you knew when something was intended to be a battle arena. What was that? Oh, that was for biotic stuff. Because you would walk into an area and there'd be a bunch of cover. You knew something was a boss area in The Division because you would walk into an area. There would be a bunch of specific, like very handcrafted boxes laid out. Oof, that was a close one. I don't know why I chose to do that the hard way, but I did. So, you know, you kind of were never really surprised by a boss fight because you're like, I know where I'm going here. This goes to restricted area. Do I want to go into the secure labs first? That all goes down there. I'd actually, you know what? Let's go see where the restricted area goes because we're right next to it. Oh, that was weird. The double door threw me off. Ooh, weapon upgrade, armor upgrade, ammo. Maybe I should actually be using some of this.
Watchdog protocol is active.
Okay, what does that mean? Should I save? I already quick saved. I don't think it's gonna cause too much of an issue if we just keep going forward. Can I get my weapon out? Oh my goodness, they actually shocked me. I wasn't expecting a bunch of dudes to be there. Hey, get wrecked. One shot, one kill. Man, Vanguard is fun. The last time I played through Mass Effect 1, I did it as a quote-unquote infiltrator. I did it with a sniper rifle, but I didn't really do it with any kind of specific like infiltrator type stuff. And it's the sniper rifle's okay. It does its job, right? Why is it not actually healing me with this when I hit the button? I think something happened with my keybinds on their latest update, and it removed my keybind for the heal because I had rebound it in my off time to a button that is just more comfortable for me to push. But the thing is, I don't really feel like it's kept it because every time I go to use it, it just doesn't want to work. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was right. This is the area to the security. Okay, so I could go back through here if I wanted. But this is another way down. So if you don't want to do the whole keycard thing, and you see how this is kind of going back to my, I kind of feel like I'm playing D&D with it, not like in a good way, but where I can see like the puppet master pulling the strings. I feel like I could have done this, or I could have done the keycard, but none of those just kind of naturally happened. It was more like I was intentionally seeking one or the other out. Though I suppose some of that has to do, and I'll forgive the game for this. Some of that does have to do with me playing the game before, kind of remembering, like, yeah, like I could just, oh, wow, she's like right there. I was expecting to like have to go to the hot labs and stuff. Isn't that where she went?
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she's a member of my crew.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
It's a little over-delivered.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
Oh, no. She forced stasis to me. Alright, let's take out the Asari commandos. The thing is, they may be an Asari commando, but they're just gonna die to my shotgun. That's what happens here. There is no other way out of this. Geth. Oh, you brought the Asari commandos. They weren't enough, so now you send Geth at me. Isn't that kind of a downgrade? Come on. Do me one better. Show me action. Oh, there's more Asari commandos. Never mind. I'll take that back. I think I got one. They're just... You know what? I like Liara. Having her around is really nice. Just... It's really funny with the way that the bodies fly around and whatnot. Let's boost my shields. And take these nerds out. In fact, let's go ahead and knock him over so I can get in there with that. I'm gonna hold on to my barrier. I think that's just smart. Where's the other enemies? Oh, there's another one. Hello. Shotgun him in the face. The boss fight. Waves of enemies. It's really cool. Sean looks so hot. I think I only need to do this one. And then we're probably good. Oh, I used that wrong. Oh well. Here, I'm gonna run this way. I know there's enemies behind us, but I feel like taking the Geth out on this side first is gonna be more important. Let's go ahead and barrier as we do our normal shoot him in the face things. I love playing a Vanguard. It's a lot of fun.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
Got her.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Tell me where the Mu Gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
All right, time to die. Hello. Oh, she froze me. Hold on, I'm gonna barrier myself in a second. There we go. All right, shotgun her in the face. One more. Okay, one more after that. She also used barrier. Using my own tricks against me.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
Jeez.
I suppose that is how history will know me. Mother!
You know she's being controlled when the
Good night, little wing.
when the music jumps in.
I will see you again with the dawn.
When the beat drops.
No light. They always said there would be a...
Well, that was far cheesier than I remember it being. Their level design is not the only thing that got better. So did their writing and voice acting. Oh, goodness, that actually made me jump. Got me, game.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
What's wrong with them?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
I'm more than willing to wipe them out.
Such discordance bodes ill for what we must compose here. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Interesting.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Do we save them or do we not save them? That's actually a really good question, and it is a pretty ethical one to consider as well, because like they seem to be a sentient race. Sure, they're a bit of aggressive, and they are very bug-like, but that doesn't make them any less sentient. You know, like here on Earth, if we had, I don't know, if we had, God, this sounds awful. If we had spiders that could talk or communicate, and they were very clearly sentient and had, you know, cognitive abilities of their own, where they were, you know, adapting a civilization and creating their own civilization, then, you know, you do have to treat them as if they not are equals necessarily. That goes over time, but, you know, is someone who is their own creature with their own choices that they can make in a way that is not subservient to the human race, which is, you know, every other creature on Earth. Because we are like, you know, we rule over Earth. So if there was a sentient race of creatures, bug or not, on Earth with us, we have to live in harmony with that, right? Or at least that's what you might say. If you just wipe them out, then you don't have to live with them at all. That's also a dark way to look at it. But that's what we're doing here. Like, we have these things that are scary and, you know, people will... what's the word I'm looking for? They will be afraid of the potential of them because they are kind of creepy and they resemble something that we don't like, which are bugs. But at the same time, they are their own creatures. They're just different. So do we free them? Do we kill them? I think, because I've never done it, I don't think, I'm going to free them.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
I don't remember what actually happens in the other games with the Rachni. I know that they show up at one point, but I don't remember why or how, and it'll be curious to see what this decision does as far as our thing is concerned. We did get 2 Paragon points there, which is not quite what I'm going for. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff, which is not quite what I'm going for. If you look at my thing, like, I'm pretty equal on both. I'm slightly more Paragon than I am Renegade, though I would prefer doing more Renegade stuff, I think, at this point. Let's do more shotguns, get that Master Carnage. Let's level up Liara real quick, get her 2 points into her warp, and the final points in decryption for Tally. Okay, that feels good. Let's check the map real quick. This goes down over here. So we have the tram, we have elevator to Hot Labs, and elevator to Science Station. I think we're gonna go out this way. I mean, that felt nice. We got a lot done here. We came in, we dealt with Matriarch Benezia, we dealt with the Rachni in some form or another, though that might be a little bit more scary than otherwise. Are there enemies here? I see red. These baddies? Now I'm confused. Am I gonna get attacked? Okay, can I go to the Hot Labs then? Where's this gonna take me? I'm actually not sure. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of walking around. Isn't that where I came in at? And that was gonna allow me to go to, like, where all the scientists were? I was just gonna go there and be like, hey guys, saved you. Oh, who is this guy? What? This looks like the most Bond villain thing ever. Hello, sir.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix plan to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
What about a male? Actually, that is a good question.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
I don't have time for this. If the Matriarch isn't here, we're leaving.
I've already dealt with the Matriarch.
I do not want so much to be here myself, but the Mira system, she will not let you leave. Is failsafe, you understand? You leave without arranging to eliminate Rachni, maybe they spread.
It was an odd, like, time frame thing there, where I've already dealt with the Matriarch. Wait, did I? Purge controls. Okay, yeah, let's purge everything. Should we warn everybody? Be like, hey, guys,
I have full access to the facility.
Might want to get out of there.
Disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic Semper Tyrann
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
All right.
Logging you out, Commander.
Was that guy that was out here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Can I be like, all right, give me the code. Purge the system.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Couldn't see that coming up on him? Shepard, come on. Your reflexes are getting slow. Pretty big bug to not see. Then again, that's happened to me before, right? You like walk into a room, you're doing your normal like routine. You turn around, there's a giant bug right where you walked, and you're like, ah! Did he give me the key? I think he may have. Let's go try this again. Purge it all, kill all of the baddies. We already got rid of the big lady.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I thought I had it.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations.
We're moving on.
I feel like, okay. He said, all you have to do is get the key, blah, blah, blah. And I thought that's, isn't that what I grabbed? Oh, wait, no, I actually have to pick it up off his dead body. His cold, dead hands. All right, then we come back this way. What was I saying at the beginning of the episode about backtracking? You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah.
We're moving on.
No, I didn't. Oh,
Logging you out, Commander.
This is comical. Come on.
Online.
No, I did it again.
No. Logging you out, Commander.
Okay, spacebar. Spacebar.
Online. How can I
Spacebar.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
All right, I have 2 minutes to get out of here. Hi, guys. You know what's actually kind of convenient? The fact that I actually have quite the setup here for this. I'm just gonna blow them away. Oh, those little banelings actually quite hurt. You know what I mean? Let's why is it not going to the thing? There we go. Let's heal up. Shotgun, 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 shotgun. If I keep saying shotgun, things are gonna be more. Oh, did Liara go down? Oh, she's back up. Okay, sorry, Liara. You got. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of baddies. Let's get out of here. We're done. We're out. That's a lot of red. Don't like that. Get purged, losers. No, that wasn't a good one-liner. I think I could have come up with something better. Oh, I got one. I got one. Looks like you're fired. Hey, come on, that was pretty good, wasn't it? I like that one. Why can't I go into this one? It's not letting me go that way. All right, that's fine. Journal, right? Death of Matriarch. She is dead. She gave you the location. Mission complete. Cool. Assignments? I think, I'm just gonna read through these real quick. This one gave me a system. This is a transmission. Don't have that. Don't need that. Survey team. Survey says find missing researchers. Don't need that one. Okay. Sorry, diplomacy. Okay, this is Artemis Tau. That's Cerberus. And then the missing person. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can just head back to our ship at this point. And I do believe that this is going to be the way that allows us to do that. I guess if I were to go back, I would actually have to go back and around. See, the thing is, they don't, the security team don't like me. Do I want to go back that way? I don't know if I do. Is it going to allow me to just take the tram back to the central station? Let's just do that, because I don't want to have to deal with the security team. That's going to be like, you shot our system out. You also killed Matriarch Benezia. They're not going to be happy about that. Although maybe I would want to go talk to the scientist. I'd be like, hey, I took care of the Rachni. They'll figure it out.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
I'm looking forward to this.
Do not cut me off like last time. I fail to find it amusing.
I could just disconnect. Don't lecture me.
Save the sermon. I'm just here to follow up on my report.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
I should have just disconnected. One thing to kind of consider there is, should I be actually looking at this stuff and being like, what should I actually be doing for the health of the galaxy? Because in hindsight, keeping the Rachni alive is probably not the best idea as far as, you know, the billions and billions and billions and billions of things that live in this galaxy.